Greg and I have been cleaning out both the shed and our little basement area, and this is only a little portion of what we've pulled out. There's a whole nother pile on the side of the house. I am heading out to the shed. I have a ton of stuff to clean out still. I mean, some of it will stay, but some of it I've got to find homes for. I mean, we have cleaned out a ton. I've moved the bees hives up there. I got, I want to keep all the bee equipment together. I don't think 2 of my hives made it. The 2 on the left, I think I have bees in the right one. So as soon as it gets a little warmer, I'll check. And I'll probably pull in those left hives. You're not really supposed to leave your beekeeping equipment out unless you're keeping bees in it, because it can attract other bees from different colonies, and if you happen to have a disease, you're spreading diseases to the different colonies. So we'll probably be sticking those in up there if there's no bees in those hives. And I just want to get this bin out of here and shred that stuff. We have a couple bins that are other people's things, and then we want to keep all the chicken and duck stuff on these shelves. And a little later tonight, I gotta still pull out some stuff from underneath there, but later tonight we're gonna put down some nice plywood. Stuff you hang on to thinking you might use one day. You never use it. At least I don't. So this is the kind of busy work that I like to do myself. I feel when Greg gets home, it's a better use of his time to have everything ready to go for the pieces I need his help with. For instance, tonight we're putting in a new floor in the soon-to-be duck coop, and I just cleaned out that whole area. Took me about an hour and a half. I'd say with 2 people, maybe it would take 45 minutes, but that's 45 minutes we're not getting work done that I actually need his help with. So I like to make sure everything's good to go. He is more than happy to help me with this kind of busy work, but you know, it's just not a good use of his time, and time is limited here. We both work full-time jobs. I'm actually working 2+, and he works, you know, full-time and then has other stuff going on, and it's just, you know, the couple hours we get to work on projects a few days a week, we need to really maximize. So when I have time to deal with this kind of busy work, I make sure it's done. I got a bunch of the stuff from the shed put down the basement. It's literally walking around the whole house because the shed's kind of next to the basement, but we have a fence, so we can't like walk down that way to the basement. So we essentially have to walk entirely around the house, down a flight of stairs, and then we're at the basement. It's rainy, it's gross out, misting. I do want to get that down there still. A couple more bins I'm gonna bring down actually. I was thinking I was gonna call it quits, but busted my butt. Greg and I spent the evening a couple nights ago cleaning out the shed and here, and we just had a little bit left to do. It was a little more than a little bit, but I just finished that up. I've gotten everything pulled out of the shed, I think with the exception of a couple things that maybe just need to be trashed, and I think I'm gonna call it quits for today.